can play a Jokopian. He can play Steinitz, Rui Lopez, Hungarian
But he
defense.
keeps playing Hungarian defense.
With Bishop E7 against the Jokopiano. He can play everything, and it's very hard to simply prepare for a target that keeps moving around. Castles, and
Probably C3.
yeah, the nice part about the Hungarian defense with the bishop on E7 is bishop G5. That all of those lines where you get to go bishop G5, they're at the table. The
So
bishop
no
is fine.
C3 instead of that rook E1 and A4. So I think we
the
had.
combination there.
Didn't Hikaru play some knight D7? I think against Le Bon.
Yeah, that actually didn't pan out.
That was a rook A3 move.
yeah.
C2 move.
Exactly, rook
Le Bon.
A3, and Sam's rook didn't make it across the United States. B2, B3. I don't like this. I don't think the bishop ever belongs on the B2 square. Frankly, I don't think you're playing D4 in these positions. But okay, you got to do something. So knight B6, trying to encourage. No, I was about to say.
G4, pinning the knight.
But he's looking at playing knight b6. That bishop is actually too strong.
Right, but
C4
doesn't want to allow white to trade the bishops. Wants to now capture that bishop with the knight.
Okay, so here it comes, knight
Knight
b6. And in case of bishop to b5, knight d4. That bishop on b5 could
And
find a
once
self-trap.
that bishop disappears, I may play f5.
Indeed, that's the whole idea, is the move f7, f5. Illegal. Can't do it. Get rid of the bishop first.
G4.
By the way, looked at the clock times.
Again, Hikaru has almost a 1 minute advantage.
But this is really early to begin with, and it just felt like you just knight to g4, knight to g3.
I like G4 because now we are not allowing black to move that pawn to f5.
Yeah. I'm looking at the f4 square, so I'm making a B line. I'm going queen d7, knight d8, knight e6, knight f4.
So anytime you go queen d7, can I do c5?
Yep, it's legal.
I want to get rid of that pawn.
Yep. Just being told that first prize is $5,000. It's a lot to play for one day of Blitz.
Nice, and there are also rating prizes under 2600 and under 2500 and under 2400.
Surprised by Hikaru's mix of moves. King h8. Rook e3. And Hikaru took some time. This is the first time I'm really seeing Hikaru burn some clock. Sam has got opportunity looking in it. And that was a big decision.
Wow,
because
g6 looks very tasty for that knight.
Queen d2 kind of intimates that I might capture on. I was thinking that bishop to d2, queen to c1, knight to g6, and bishop takes. Whoa! A big miss by Hikaru.
Because you cannot capture the knight. The other knight would jump to f5 and together with the queen just checkmate. Wow.
And now it's over. Now it's
that
over.
one was extremely important.
Yes. Now we immediately target the next one. Bishop c1. Bishop b2. Bishop c1. Take that next pawn off the board. By the way, knight g6 and knight takes f8. Another way of targeting this pawn.
Also, f4 can be played.
f4.
Pawn f4.
Oh my goodness! I mean, that's a bouquet of goodies. Takes.
Rook on f5. That's a beautiful rook.
Okay, so
I think it's time for f4 exactly. Now capture. You're gonna open that bishop from c3, and we can target and capture immediately pawn on f6.
Indeed. And the knight on g6 is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. How does
Let's
this
stay
sound
with
go?
queen. Queen captures. No, knight captures. Okay.
Everything is magnifique. Rook takes f6.
Is there a checkmate if we trade queens after queen takes? Oh, I cannot do queen takes c2.
No.
There's bishop takes b4.
Yeah. Okay. Sam didn't even want to allow that, but in fact, he could have simply captured the pawn on f6, followed it up with knight e6, and then it just resigns.
Okay.
Just
Take
absolutely.
the pawn.
And he's done it, but he's taken it with the bishop.
Okay.
Again, a little bit of a surprise. Okay, alert, tactic alert. Queen f2, okay. Knight takes d3, knight takes d3, whoops. Okay, the rook is hanging. Let's just
move to f1. Oh, the queen trapped.
Oh no!
The queen is trapped.
Oh, that was the worst game of the tournament for Hikaru. Very, very nicely played, Sam. I mean, congratulations. But where do we want to go?